I really can't stay.
But baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
But baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has been
hoping that you
so
drop in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands, they're just like
My
ice.
mother will start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your
And
hurry?
father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace roar.
So really I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't
Well,
hurry.
maybe just a half a drink more.
Put some records on while I pour.
The neighbors might think.
But baby, it's bad out there.
Say, what's in this drink?
No cabs to be had out there.
I wish I knew how.
Your eyes are like starlight
to break
now.
the spell.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks swell.
I ought to say no, no,
Mind
no,
if
sir.
I'm moving closer?
At least I'm gonna say that I tried.
That's the sense of hurting my pride.
I really can't stay.
Oh, baby, don't hold out, baby.
Ah, but it's cold outside. I simply must go.
But baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
But baby, it's cold outside.
The welcome has been
How lucky that you
so
dropped in.
nice and warm.
Look out that window at that star.
My sister will be suspicious.
Gosh, your lips look delicious.
My brother will be there at the door.
Waves upon a tropical shore.
My maiden aunt's mind is vicious.
Gosh, your lips are delicious.
Well, maybe just a cigarette more.
Never such a blizzard before.
I've got to get home.
But baby, you'd freeze out there.
Say, lend me a comb.
It's up to your knees out there.
You've really been great.
I thrill when you touch my
But don't
hand.
you see?
How can you do this thing to
There's
me?
bound to be talk tomorrow.
Think of my lifelong sorrow.
At least there will be plenty implied.
If you caught pneumonia and
I really can't stay.
Get over that old doubt.
Ah, but it's cold outside.
Where could you be going when the wind is blowing and it's cold outside?
Baby, it's cold, cold outside.
Don't cry, cry, baby. You got no reason to cry. Don't cry, cry, baby. I never told you a lie. Someone said we were through, and you believed it could be. Someone was teasing you. Nobody heard it from me. I ought to spank you, cry, baby, for even having such fears. But let me thank you, my baby, for feeling I'm worth all your tears. I don't mean maybe when I say I'll always be true. So don't cry, cry, baby, 'cause I love nobody but you.
Don't cry, cry, baby. You got no reason to cry. Don't cry, cry, baby. I never told you a lie. Someone said we were through, and you believed it could be. Someone was teasing you, 'cause nobody heard it from me. I ought to spank you, cry, baby, for even having such fears. But let me thank you, my baby, for feeling I'm worth all your tears. I don't mean maybe always be true. So don't cry, cry, baby, 'cause I love nobody but you. Where'd you learn to build your troubles mountain high?
What's the matter, baby?
Cry, baby, don't you cry.
You were my girl in calico, and I was your silly bashful beau. Mary had a lamb, his fleece was white as snow. Mary had a little lamb, his fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Humpty, Humpty Dumpty sat up on a wall. Humpty Dumpty on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a fall. All the king's horses and his men couldn't put Humpty back again. Little Jackie Horner sitting in a corner. Little Jack Horner in a corner eating his Christmas pie. He stuck in his thumb, pulled out a plum, said, what a great guy am I. Simple, simple Simon going to the fair. Simple Simon met a pieman going to the fair. Said Simple Simon to the pieman, let me taste your ware. Peter, little Peter, was a pumpkin eater. Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. Put her in a pumpkin shell, there he kept her very well. A ring around the roses, pocket full of posies. Rise, Sally, rise, wipe your weeping eyes. Little Sally Walker sitting in a saucer. Turn to the east, turn to the west. Little Sally Walker sitting in the saucer. Turn to the one and have a little fun. Go in and out the window, go in and out the window. Go home and get your dinner and hurry back to school. And hurry.
Again, you could hear the utilization of the extra brass in the coda of the Jump Novelty School Days, which was a very big number for Louis Jordan, and apparently was recorded at the end of the February 28, 1949 session, whose earlier half had been devoted to the important duo recordings of Louis Jordan and Ella Fitzgerald. We heard them on Baby It's Cold Outside.
I know a chef in Albuquerque who excels in baking turkey. So when I want turkey, I go to Albuquerque, 'cause I'm such a hungry man. There is a cook in East St. Louis who makes the most delicious chop suey. So when I want chop suey, I go to East St. Louis, 'cause I'm such a hungry man. Duncan Hines, he ain't got nothing on me. I've been known to drive alone to Butte, Montana, to get a banana split. They got a fish house in Old Pawtucket that serves you steamed clams in a bucket. So for clams in a bucket, I go to Old Pawtucket, 'cause I'm such a hungry man. I take a train to downtown Philly, where I eat scrapple till I get silly. I also eat a lot there of the pepper pot they got there, 'cause I'm such a hungry man. I often fly up to the Maine coast to get broiled lobster with some plain toast. To keep from being melancholy, I munch a Mexican tamale, 'cause I'm such a hungry man. Shish kebab snacks. Nothing beats a piece of pizza out in Laguna. I get my tuna, fish. I met a gal in Tucumcari, and she's the one I plan to marry. Now she was fat and not good looking, but when she started cooking, I'm such a hungry man. Duncan Hines, he ain't got nothing on me. I've been known to drive alone to Butte, Montana to get a banana split. I met a gal in Tucumcari, and she's the one I plan to marry. Now she was fat and not good looking, but when she started cooking, that's where love began. 'Cause I'm such a hungry man. Been an awful lot of stories, I got one to tell about a gal I knew so well, but ooh, how I got taken, I was so mistaken. I got news, got to love you till your money's gone blue. Once I had a cutie down in Jacksonville. She said I loved you, honey, and I always will. But ooh, how I got taken, I was so mistaken. I got news, got to love you till your money's gone blue. So pretty in the pale moonlight, put arms around me and squeezed me tight, and ooh, I thought she really meant it. Took my money and spent it. I got news, got to love you till your money's gone blue. She said I was the only man in her life. I acted a fool and asked her to be my wife. Now look at me, the great big romancer. She didn't give me no answer. I got news, got to love you till your money's gone blue. If you ever been down to New Orleans, then you can understand just what I mean. Now all through the week it's quiet as a mouse, but on Saturday night they go from house to house. You don't have to pay the usual admission if you're a cook or a waiter or a good musician. So if you happen to be just passing by, stop in at the Saturday night fish fry. It was rockin', it was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. It was rockin', it was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. Now my buddy and me was on the main stem, fooling around, just me and him. We decided we could use a little something to eat, so we went to a house on Rampart Street. We knocked on the door and it opened with ease, and a lush little miss said, "Come in, please." And before we could even bat an eye, we were right in the middle of a big fish fry. It was rockin', it was rockin'. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. It was rocking. It was rocking. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. Now the folks was having the time of their life, and Sam was jiving Jim, his wife, and over in the corner was a beat-up grand being played by a big fat piano man. Now some of the chicks wore expensive frocks, some of them had on Bobby socks, but everybody was nice and high at this particular Saturday night fish fry. It was rocking. It was rocking. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. It was rocking. It was rocking. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. Now my buddy and me, we fell right in and we hollered, let the joy begin. Now we figured this was a good place to play, 'cause the party was already underway. But all of a sudden the lights went low and everybody made straight for the front door. Man, I was so scared I didn't know where to go. I stood right there, then I fell on the floor. It was rocking. It was rocking. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. It was rocking. It was rocking. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. Now the women was screaming and jumping and yelling, the bottles was flying and the fish was smelling, and way up above all the noise they made, somebody hollered, better get out of here, this is a raid. I didn't know we were breaking the law, but somebody reached over and hit me on the jaw. They had us blocked off from the front to the back, and they were putting them in the wagon like potato sacks. It was rocking. It was rocking. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. It was rocking. It was rocking. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. I knew I could get away if I had a chance, but I was shaking like I had the St. Vitus dance. Now I tried to crawl under a bathtub when the policeman said, where you going now, bub? Now they got us out of there like a house of fire, put us all in that black Mariah. Now they might have missed a pitiful few, but they got both me and my buddy too. It was rocking. It was rocking. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. It was rocking. It was rocking. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. We headed for jail in a day's condition. They booked each one of us on suspicion. Now my chick came down and went for my bail and finally got me out of that rotten jail. Now, if you ever want to get a fist in your eye, just mention a Saturday night fish fry. I don't care how many fish in the sea, but don't ever mention a fish to me. It was rocking. It was rocking. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn. It was rocking. It was rocking. You never seen such scuffling and shuffling till the break of dawn.
Give me one of them down fish sandwiches.
Get away from that, boy.
You just heard Louis Jordan in the Timpani 5 with a blockbuster two-sided hit, which was linked together in our listening to it from a CD. The CDs, by the way, and this is an excellent set, Louis Jordan. It's on the Bear Family, a German label, much like Rhino here in the States, that leases, in this instance from Decca, a family of recordings and places them out on the market. This is a 9-CD set and covers the entire Decca output of Louis Jordan, and it's on the Bear Family, and the catalog number is 15557. And we are focusing now on from this point on, the 1950s material, the final 4 years of Louis Jordan and his Timpani 5 for the Decca label. We just heard a date from August 9th of 49 with Hungry Man, Love You Till Your Money's Gone Blues, previously unissued track, and then the two-parted Saturday Night Fish Fry. Aaron Eisenhall on trumpet, Bob Mitchell and Harold Mitchell trumpets, Josh Jackson's tenor, Bill Doggett's piano, Ham Jackson's guitar, Billy Hadnot's bass, Chris Columbus on drums, Louis Jordan's alto saxophone and vocals. The now more compact one trumpet, one additional saxophone to Jordan, and the rhythm section featuring the legendary Bill Jennings on guitar with Bob Bushnell on bass, as well as Doggett and Chris Columbus, go into the first of the 1950s dates, June 26, 1950, and we hear I Want a Roof Over My Head, Show Me How You Milk the Cow, the Blue Light Boogie in the two parts, again, I believe, linked here as one listening track in our hearing it today. This is WKCR-FM New York, 89.9 on the dial. Louis Jordan, who lived to be 66, emerged in the midst of the swing era, breaking away from one of the swing era's great big bands, the Chick Webb Orchestra, to forge a combo that played for dancing in Harlem and started playing some jump-oriented jazz and rhythm and blues tracks for Decca. Eventually, some of them were incredibly successful, and Louis Jordan broke out into the pop market, although his music largely stayed the same. That music has a distinct way of phrasing the beat, a strict formula of riffs, vocals, humor, and powerful solos with often a shuffling beat, and they are as important in the development of rhythm and blues and rock and roll as any tracks you could find from the late 30s and 40s. Louis Jordan. He had many, in fact, big hits in his own right. You just heard one of them, School Days, and his recordings were largely on the Decca label, and we have been following that in back-to-back shows of Saturday evening and now on this Monday afternoon. The Saturday program concentrated on the very early pre-hit tracks, and now we are sort of giving you a postscript, although, of course, Louis Jordan continued to record and was active right up to his death. He died suddenly of a heart attack on February 4th of 75. We now hear him on June 26th of 50 with I Want a Roof Over My Head, Show Me How You Milk the Cow, and the two-parted Blue Light Boogie.
I want a roof over my head and bread on the table and love in my heart just for you, where we can have peace of mind. We'll be happy all the time with love in my heart just for you. I came in this world with nothing, and I'll leave with just the same. Well, it makes no difference up above. What's my name? I want a roof over my head and bread on the table and love in my heart just for you. Happy all the time with love in my heart just for you. I came in this world with nothing, and I'll leave with just the same. Well, it makes no difference up above. What's my name? I want a roof over my head and bread on the table and love. Just for you. Hey, LMA, come over here and show me how to this thing on. Show me how, show me how, show me how you milk the cow. Oh, Bella Mia, oh, Bella Mia, tell me please what you squeeze when the milk goes psh, psh, psh. Oh, Bella Mia, show me how you milk the cow. I don't know what's the matter. I try and try and try, but every time I go psh, the milk gets in my eye. Show me how, show me how, show me how you milk the cow. Oh, Bella Mia, show me how you milk the cow. Ella Mae has a great big fat cow, a good-looking cow, I would say. What I want to ask of her now is a favor, if I may. Show me how, show me how, show me how you milk the cow. Oh, Bella Mia, oh, Bella Mia, tell me please what you squeeze when the milk goes psh, psh, psh. Oh, Bella Mia, show me how you milk the cow. I don't know what's the matter. I try and try and try, but every time I go psh, the milk gets in my eye. Show me how, show me how, show me how you milk the cow. Oh, Bella Mia, show me how you milk the cow. I'll squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Now easy, easy. What do I do with these? Show me how, show me how, show me how you milk the cow. Oh, Bella Mia, show me how you milk the cow. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. To a party with the Barbie socks. At the party, I really got a shock. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. They did the boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. Started swinging, all she did was rock. Kept on swinging, she said, now listen, Pop, I like to boogie real slow with the blue light way down low. I like to boogie real slow with the blue lights way down low. Around, the shades were down, the chicks were in the groove. I didn't see how those cats could dance when their feet didn't even move. I started swinging, swung my left foot out, kept on swinging. I heard somebody shout, you gotta boogie real slow with the blue lights way with the blue lights way down low. Started rocking, we really had a time. The house was rocking.
Everybody's got a business, and I've got one too. You can't mind your business. What's the matter with you? You got a gal, you love her Sunday, then you get another for Monday.
Ain't nobody's business but my own. You say you always home alone. Now how come I can't get you on the phone?
That ain't nobody's business but my own. Nobody's business, nobody's business, nobody's business but my own. Nobody's business, nobody's business, nobody's business but my own. All night long you're playing poker. Tell me what's the name of that joker?
Ain't nobody's business but my own. I come over and say, here I am. Then I hear the back door slam.
That ain't nobody's business but my own. Nobody's business, nobody's business, nobody's business but my own. Nobody's business, nobody's business, nobody's business but my own.
You tell me you in bed by 7, but your light's on way past 11.
Well, it ain't nobody's business but my own. Now you ain't so smart and you ain't good looking. Tell me how come you got so much cooking?
Ain't nobody's business but my own.
Nobody's business, nobody's business, nobody's business but my own. Nobody's business, nobody's business, nobody's business but my own. Let's not fuss and let's not fight.
I'm sick and tired of saying good night.
Well, let's make up and hold each other tight. We both know we're birds of a feather. Let's go into business together. We can start a business of our own. We fuss and we fight. We made up tonight, and it's nobody's business. It's nobody's business.
Straighten them out.
It's nobody's business but our own. Each time I hold somebody new, my arms grow cold, aching for you. No one can take your place,
Darling, in my embrace,
I'll never be free. And when my lips burn with desire, no other kiss puts out the fire. Though I may try and try,
no one can satisfy
this longing in me.
I'll never be free from your smile so tender, the sweet surrender in your eyes.
How can I be free when I still remember how you could thrill me with a sigh, just like a chain bound to my heart. Your love remains when we're apart. Each kiss I gave to you
Made me a slave to you.
I'll never be free. Just like a chain bound to my heart, your love remains when we're apart. Each kiss I gave to you made me a slave to you. I'll never, no, I'll never be free.
It's a very tasty number, very well executed. Brilliantly, Ella knows how to contour her voice as the unison between her and Louis and he's going to drop out and get his alto to play that little bit. And she covers it. She seemingly knows exactly. She must have had her eyes as well as her ears open. And it is very seamless as the track moves into her as the sole voice and Jordan about to pop in for a moment on alto saxophone. It is strikingly different than Stone Cold Dead in the Market, Patootie Pie, Baby It's Cold Outside, and it seems to be a more less cutesy track than the other ballad they did, Don't Cry, Cry Baby, and certainly it's much different than the first track, There Ain't Nobody's Business But My Own. These are elements of a record date under Louis Jordan and Ella Fitzgerald's co-leadership using the timpani 5 as well as Ella's rhythm team, which apparently meant Ray Brown on bass and conceivably others. Hank Jones, John Collins, and Charlie Smith seemed to be at one of these record dates with Ella and Louis Jordan. The timpani 5, Aaron Eisenhall, Josh Jackson, Bill Doggett, Bill Jennings, Bob Bushnell, and Joe Morris. Let's hear one of the reasons why, let me be quite clear about this. The picture of Ray Brown with Ella and Louis singing at one of these record dates. Now, he's often listed on the one you just heard, which is from 1950, August 15th. But that picture is from February 28th of 49 and clearly illustrates that Brown was present at that date and maybe not at the one he's listed for. There's at least one. The picture firms it up that it's the February 28th, 1949 session. But it's also plausible that the rhythm team I just announced of Hank Jones, John Collins, Charlie Smith, and Ray Brown are the backing rhythm section on the item you've just heard, I'll Never Be Free. I can be free of this discographical tidbit if I just check in with Ray Brown and Bill Doggett, and I'm sure they'll be able to pin it down for me and everyone else. But it's interesting to note that the photographic evidence, which was published in 49, clearly show that Ray Brown was present at the earlier session of Ella and Louis Jordan. Well, we move back now just to the Timpani 5 in its own groove, and we get the delight of hearing the two main keyboard players of the 40s and early 50s with the band, Bill Doggett and Wild Bill Davis, on the same record with Bill Davis on organ, which he had left the Timpani 5 to concentrate on, and Bill Doggett, who is here on piano, would do likewise eventually in 52, but he's still here on piano. Bill Jennings on guitar, Bob Bushnell on bass, Chris Columbus on drums. There's additional percussion, some of it coming from within the band. Josh Jackson's tenor, Aaron Eisenhall's trumpet, Louis Jordan's alto and vocal. The organ of Bill Davis is heard on the Tamburitza, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, boogie. Then You Dyed Your Hair, Chartreuse follows. Then another organ track for Bill Davis on Lemonade. Then It's a Great, Great Pleasure, and You Will Always Have a Friend. And these are the tracks of August 18th of 1950.
A bottle of beer is fine, and chugging a lug of wine I makes you blow very low, and jock of the juke with a nickel a dime for Tamburitza boogie. Tamburitza boogie. Shuffle and wax and pay the tax, and boogie to the honkin' sax. To Tamburitza boogie, loony boogie woogie. Slovakia she was gay, till Yankee from USA. I turned the town upside down and tickle a string of my jigger to play the Tamburitza boogie. A Tamburitza boogie. A zing-a-la-zing, you pick the string and rock and roll around the ring. A Tamburitza boogie, loony boogie woogie. Gypsy I'll never be, a fiddle is not for me. A crystal ball tells me all. I look in the future and what do I see? The Tamburitza boogie. A Tamburitza boogie. Shuffle and wax and pay the tax, and boogie to the honkin' sax. The Tamburitza boogie, loony boogie woogie. I'm gonna get out my rig, so baby and me can dig. I'll make a romance and dine and dance, and slug and a slot and a juke and a jig to Tamburitza boogie. Tamburitza boogie. A hug and a kiss, a pretty miss, we'll live in boogie woogie bliss. The Tamburitza boogie, loony boogie woogie, woogie woogie. Gal, you're a pug-nosed cutie, sweet as Charlotte Russe. You got big blue eyes, so I ask you why have you dyed your hair chartreuse? Chartreuse, 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 chartreuse. Though you think it's mighty cute, just wait till right and tell your ma that you dyed your hair chartreuse. Chartreuse, 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 chartreuse. Though you think it's mighty cute, just wait till right and tell your ma that you dyed your hair chartreuse. In the days of old, when the nights were colder and the girls were true of blue, just think what Pa would have said to Ma had she dyed her hair chartreuse. Chartreuse, 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 chartreuse. Though you think it's mighty cute, you went too far in that beauty booth when you dyed your hair chartreuse. I know that your hair was black when we lived on Chestnut Street. When you wore pigtails and ginger ale was your most favorite treat. You're a big girl now, so you think it's cute of being fast and fancy loose. But you went too far in that beauty booth when you dyed your hair chartreuse. Chartreuse, 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 chartreuse. Though you think it's mighty cute, just wait till I write and tell your ma that you dyed your hair chartreuse. Chartreuse, 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 chartreuse. Though you think it's mighty cute, but just wait till I write and tell your ma you didn't like black, you didn't like red, you hated blondes. Well, it's no use. You got mad and dyed your hair. Chartreuse. Chick that only drinks lemonade. Yes, I'm looking for a chick that only drinks lemonade. I haven't found one yet, but I've been told that a few was made. Now you know the type, and I know them too. They stand at the bar drinking 10-cent brew. You ask them what they're drinking, though you already know. They'll say whiskey every time to make you spend your dough. That's why I'm looking for a gal that only drinks lemonade. I haven't found one yet, but I've been told that a few was made. I met a gal I thought was so fine. I begged her to please, please, baby, be mine. I took her out one Thursday night. She got 2 shots of joy juice and was ready to fight. That's why I'm looking for a gal that only drinks lemonade. I haven't found one yet, but I've been told that a few was made. Whiskey's too powerful for a woman's frame. It'll make some simple and it makes other chicks insane. It can make a girl weighing 104 feel so powerful she'll think she could even whip Joe. This I know to be a solid fact, 'cause I fell for one a little while back. She was so sweet at the start of the night, but after 2 drinks was nothing right. That's why I'm looking for a chick that only drinks lemonade. I'm tired of being broke the day after I get paid. It's a great, great pleasure, and a great, great, great big thrill when you got your baby and a whole lot of time to kill. Did you ever get a feeling that your feet had turned to stones? Do you ever get a feeling that your feet had turned to stones? Do you get a funny feeling running up and down your bones? That's rheumatism. great big thrill. When you got your baby and a whole lot of time to kill. Did you ever feel lucky and wake up cold in hand? Did you ever feel lucky and wake up cold in hand? Find you ain't got a nickel and your woman's got another man. Bad deal.
For you this morning, pay attention, child.
You will always have a friend. You will always have a friend. You will always have a friend if you have some money to spend.
They will come from near and far, drink from and smoke your cigar. When the wolf is at your door, you won't see your friends anymore. They'll be there when things are nice, to eat up all your peas and rice. But when all your money's gone, you'll face the wolf alone.
You will always have a friend. You will always have a friend. You will always have a friend if you have some money to spend.
A bank account when it reach a large amount. Every night you go to bed, you don't have to worry your head. But if you ain't got a buck, brother, you're out of luck. Asking friends would be no use, they sure will have an excuse.
You will always have a friend. You will always have a friend. You will always have a friend if you have some money to spend.
If you're broken, badly bent, not a cent to pay your rent, landlord have no use for talk, he'll put you on the sidewalk. When you're standing in the street, worrying about good things to eat, the so-called friends will pass you by, walking on the other side.
You will always have a friend. You will always have a friend. You will always have a friend if you have some money to spend.
If you're rich and ugly too, pretty gals will fall for you. But if you're poor and ugly too, a dog is better than you. So every time you get your pay, put aside for rainy day. Just like a dog preserves a bone, bless the child and has his own.
You will always have a friend. You will always have a friend. You will always have a friend if you have some money to spend.
We just heard the great Louis Jordan and the Timpani Five in a very impressive session that has many elements of it. The Caribbean beat, the utilization of organ, and the meeting of the two major keyboard wizards of the Timpani 5 scene, Bill Doggett, who was on piano, and Wild Bill Davis, who Doggett succeeded, working out on organ on the first and third track, Tambourita Boogie and Lemonade. We also heard Chartreuse, It's a Great, Great Pleasure, and You Will Always Have a Friend.
If you got some place to go ahead, 'cause as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You're gonna wait past 1993 if you're gonna wait around for me. Now when I'm through, I mean I'm through, and that's how through I'm getting with you. If you got some place to go ahead, 'cause as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. If you know someone who'll make over you, then you better call them PDQ. You better find some brand new company, 'cause you won't be going out with me. You're not the sharpest thing around. You spin your wheels and cover no ground. If you got some place to go ahead, 'cause as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. If you got some place to be, move right on, 'cause I'll never miss you when you're gone. You better find yourself somebody new, 'cause I don't want any part of you. You never tried to treat me right, so find some other place to lie. If you got some place to go ahead, 'cause as far as I'm concerned, you dead. You bragging all about the things you can do every time you make a pitch. If you're so smart, how come you ain't rich? You claim to have picked every horse that won, 'cause you know just which is which. Yes, if you're so smart, tell me how come you ain't rich? Henry built a Ford and made his pile. Woolworth used his 5 and 10. Rockefeller's wealth came from Standard Oil, and Waterman's came from a pen. You claim it all came from consulting you. Isn't that a brand new switch? If you're so smart, how come you ain't rich? doesn't work and you go berserk, 'cause you hate to do a stitch. If you're so smart, how come you ain't rich? You out for a ride on the road to fame, yet you wind up in a ditch. If you're so smart, tell me, how come you ain't rich? Hershey started with a chocolate bar, Wrigley with a stick of gum. Planters took his peanuts and traveled far. Now tell me, what you doing, chum? I've been hearing all about